Yo, what's up guys, it's your boy DisBearity here, and I'm gonna showcase you guys another video of Age of Empires 4. As you guys see, once again, I am on a win-loss streak, but right now I'm currently on a win streak. Let me knock on wood, because honestly, that win streak can be over at this point. But I'm gonna show you guys this ranked game, which I tried a new strategy with Japan, and this is the 1TC aggressive play, and so I think I did pretty good in this game. Knowing, how they being aggressive, it's for me to get used to like fighting certain factions like Malians or Holy Roman Empire or Order of the Dragon, because these factions like to rush the castle in order to get those relics and stuff. But let's check it out and let's see what's up. So here we are back with another match here, another good old-fashioned match. Okay, so here in this match here, like I said, I decided to try and do an aggressive build. So this map, Golden Heights, I've been playing on this map a lot apparently. Like this map is just like in my list. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of blocked Cliffside because I got tired of playing on Cliffside. Honestly, I hate that map. I mean, it's not that I hate it. It's just an annoying map for me. So yeah. So I was like, what am I doing here? Because I'm going for the aggressive. I was like, okay, wait, why am I putting out this civilian there? So I was like, okay, well that's cool, whatever. And so as you guys see, I started to just collecting food here. I put 6 onto the food, and then I put 1 on to build the house, and then once he builds the house, I'm going to send him over to the stone, so or to the gold, and I usually end up putting 4 on the gold, 4 to 5 on gold. It all depends if I'm feeling kind of crap. So make sure I have all my villagers queued up. So as you guys see, now I have 3, and so once I put 4 on gold, 4 to 5 on gold, then I put the remaining onto the goats here. And so this was another like really good goat map for me, because I collected all the good amount of, I wouldn't say all of it, I collected a like a good amount of goats, because normally, as I'm going against Malians. Malians tend to not need goats later on. I mean, they do need goats. They need at least about 10, at least my personal experience. I'm playing Malians, so I need to do a little bit. I'm still learning them, but still learning their matchups basically. But I have learned that they need a lot of gold in order to perform. If Malians don't have gold, you can't perform. So once I got the Torah upgrade, I sent everyone over to the bushes here, to the berry bushes, and started to collect. Because, gather for the berry bush, very important. And then I have, of course, 4 on here, 4 on the gold there. Because Japan gets gold very quick. So there's like there's basically 2 starts that you can do in this game, honestly. And so still doing scouting. One thing that I also learned with scouting is that, always think in your head to see what your opponent's doing, basically. Like, what is your opponent doing at the time? So, yeah. I don't try to eat any goats unless I really have to. And then what's really good about this map, though, is the next set of berry bushes is actually very much nearby. I think it's, like, right here. I'll discover that soon. So now I know that, like, I have enough gold to level up, right? So what I did here is, like, I was like, okay, I only have 25 gold. And I need a bit amount of gold to build another forge, which is 50. So I was like, I'll let these guys chop once. Let them get chopped once. That's 4. They'll get that. I'll get the amount, and I'll build a forge. So that's what I decided to do. So now that I have 10, I have about 10 on food. I think I send maybe up to 12 on food. I don't remember exactly what. We'll have to wait and see. As you guys see, they dropped off the resources. I was like, okay, they dropped it off, and then I scooted them over to go build a forge by the stone. So that stone here that I'm capturing, that stone is going to be giving me the option to get the upgrade for the town center. So then now I was like, okay, well, since I got this here, let me go ahead and send these 4 guys here, go build the Cure farmhouse. I do want to build the other landmark, but this one's just too good to think. It's too good to give up. Free farms and 40, and if you, what is it, 45 wood per if it's near wood. So I'll take it. So I have 7 on food still, 2 on wood, and then eventually I believe I decided to put 1 more on the stone there. So once again, the majority of the map has not been found yet. So what I ended up doing, by the way, is that I was like, I want to keep these trees here as a natural barrier. So I was like, no, I'm gonna send my wood guys to go cut over here instead. This is more safer. And I'll cut this wood for later, basically. So I'm capturing, and so as you guys see, I path my pathing along his town center, because his town center is going to be like right here. If you play this map enough like I have, you know where their town centers are at. So as Malians, I was actually, again, surprised that he hasn't leveled up yet. Usually as Malians, you would be leveled up by now. Dead ass serious. Like, for real. Because usually, when I play Malians, I usually have like a 3-minute, what do you call? About a 3.5, 4-minute level. Yeah, about 3.5, 4 minutes. So depending on what he did. So yeah, there he is. So now, there goes his level up there. So I'm not too far behind him. Not that far off. So now, what happens here is that I'm basically about to have enough gold, or sorry, enough stone in order to get the farm upgrade here. I wish you could place where the farm like targets first. That'd be actually really nice if that was the case. But sadly, you can't though. So yeah, I leveled up a little bit, lag behind him. It sucks, I know. So then I end up sending these guys on the wood. Let them go cut up some wood, and then I start to make some more guys onto food here. So while I was scouting, I was like, you know, this guy could either be attacking. Now, what I was actually interested in is that he didn't warrior scout first, as in like he didn't warrior scout rush me. I was actually surprised, like, huh, player didn't warrior scout rush me because he didn't really scout me. You know, so I was like, okay, he's gonna give me this option or his chance to do what I want to do. So now I have one little civilian AFK. Didn't realize the civilian was AFK until. But now, as you see, got my 2 goats there because they're the goats. And just look right here, like how many do I have? What's my count? I have 10 plus 2 warriors, 12 and 13 goats. So, or sheeps. So that's nice. You know, I feel like he didn't capture any, you know, sheep because he's going to try to like do the weird cow boom. Well, do cow booming as Malians, and cow booming as Malians is actually really great if you know what you're doing. Like, you know, I usually end up, you know, you get 20 cows, so you get 3 per pen, so 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So I usually end up putting 15 onto the pens and using 5, the 5 remain to eat because you know Malians, they eat cows really well, really quick. So I usually will end up putting 16 on the cows. So yeah, then I realized, oh, my scout stopped right here. I was like, oh god, thank god he didn't go for me. So as you can see, he has 3 mills here. And I guess each mill is to help pump out the, what you call it here? The cows, I guess? But I got 3 extra sheep, so I got 14 sheep coming on through. But then I was like, well, since he's not attacking yet, let me go ahead and do this here. And I start to eat the, what you got there. So we're going to fast forward it just a little bit. So I just started saying, okay, let me go ahead and pump out some units here. Start pumping out. And then I realized my foolishness, by the way, is that I put so many units onto wood, I was like, oh shit. I forgot about the freaking gold. I need gold to build army. I really said that in my head. I was like, oh, I really can't believe I just did that. So I was like, okay, let me shift some of these wood guys over to this gold. Like, dead ass serious. I was so confused on why I screwed up. I was like, oh. I mean, it happens, but like, yeah, you know what I mean? So then I realized, well, I was like, this dude really, he is really cocky. What I mean by cocky is that he really put houses here. I was like, you can't be serious, dude. I was actually expecting to put one like maybe over here, right here, maybe, but no. He was like, I'm getting this gold mine right here. And so the interesting thing is that he just never attacked me there. So I was like, okay, let me send some units here. I was like, I see these houses. Let me go ahead and start attacking them then. You know, get that decrease. You know, no pass to go for you. So I just kept on pumping out units as much as I can. And then eventually, once I get to 350 stone, I make another second town center. But right, for now though, we're just building up here. I'm just pumping out units as much as I can. Oh, so yeah, it's collecting 113 gold per minute, which is actually really nice. For him. So now I'm sitting here, yeah, still pumping out onto wood, because I was like, okay, now I need to increase my wood production. And I got this gold there, so I was like, that's good. Really good, honestly. So now, I got this, like, one more berry bush to get from. And I was like, okay, he started to attack me, he got some sofas here. I was like, okay, alright guys, let's back the hell out. Once I get my civilians out there, I was like, you know what, civilians, I have enough goats. Let me go ahead and get these guys in order to, start to, you know, eat these goats then. So I think that was actually really good for me, what I did there. So now I'm setting the farms are now being freed up and stuff. Let's see, are these calculated too? Yes, they are. So they're like, okay, it's in the pin. Or it's in the town center's radius. So I was like, okay, that's cool. We're doing good. I was like, oh shit, he's getting more of our army there? I was like, oh no. Luckily, I'll have a good majority of my upgrades here, so that's good. So we're chopping down. He'll start to rebuild that. I was like, what you doing, bro? So I'm winning the fight here. Then I was like, well, my army's a little bit low, so I was like, fuck, let's back up a little bit. Like, he really went to go rebuild that. As much as as much gold, gold points there is, he really did that. So yeah, a lot of my so the reason why I'm putting a lot more villagers onto wood is that because you can see once these guys are done, getting from the berries there. There's probably some berries back here, but who knows? But now, this is how this is now. So I'm just constantly still pumping out, and also I have all the upgrades so far for the most part until castle. So at a certain point in my head, I was like, okay, it's 50 minutes in. I gotta start working on this next wonder, and that's it. But instead, I started to get another town center out first, or get up my production, because I think that was very important because I hit that mark. And then I was like, okay, now I need to start aging up because I forced this guy to, I forced his hand, by the way, to start attack or to start playing defensively. So he could have attacked me here for all he wanted to, but I'm surprised he did. So I see that he has a little bit bigger army than me. So I was like, okay, let me go ahead and back these guys up real quick. And I built the guard tower here too, just in case. So yeah, that's what I did. I was like, okay, let me go ahead and get that there. All right, now I built a stable. I was like, okay, let me start pumping up some some horsemen as well. So now you can say that I probably screwed up on my building style because there's still some free space around here, but this is still the first town center, so at this point it doesn't really matter because it's a wide radius. So now what I should have done again was start. I always say like I should have put some villages onto the stone mine here for an outcropping. So he started to attack the house here. I was like, okay, that's fine. Attack the house, bro. Attack the house. So I was like, all right, let me go ahead and back up real quick. I was going to decide to put these guys inside the tower, but then he backs off. I was like, okay, cool. So now I'm still pumping out units. Now I'm Popcat. So now, and another thing I started to do too was I started to put, build houses around the farms here, so they don't have to travel too far. It doesn't really matter for them. So then I go to the next gold pile here, which is very close to me. It's like right here. I mean, I probably could have went to one of these out here, but I was like, it's fine. So he reached the castle age. I was like, damn, dude, he's beating me. So I was like, okay, well, I have this chance here. I was like, let me go to castle age as well. And now we're building the floating gate. So at this point, I have 40 units onto food. So eventually, though, I do get the secondary town center upgrade for farms, but they can they don't stack, but you'll see here. So you can tell that he didn't get any blacksmith upgrades here, because his units are just getting chopped. They're just getting eaten alive. But also, I have the bannermen here too, so the bannerman's putting in work. So I was like, okay, let me just break off. I have my units here, break down the houses here, and chase them away. So that was actually a really good thing for me. So now I'm just getting the big army here. I'm still pumping out units as quickly as I can. Woo! Just look at that recurrence. So yeah, I got my Yoshiro put inside the building there for the production, of course. Again, units are just coming out. So glad he lost that gold mine there. So yeah, I kept my units. I was like, okay, now it's time for me to attack. We got a big army. I got a big army here, so it's like it's time. So then, I went for it straight. I got my cavalry, went straight for his archers there in the rear. His units are still getting destroyed, and then he surrenders here, and that is what you call a GG, pretty much. But yeah. So if you guys enjoyed the match, let's consider liking and subscribing. Also, hit that notification bell down below to be notified on any other future matches of Age of Empires 4. And last but not least, if you guys want to, definitely consider subscribing or and also becoming a member, Patreon. Yeah, hold on. Let me rephrase that. Consider subscribing and also becoming a Patreon member to support the channel even further. But thank y'all for watching. Peace out. Much celebrity. Have a good one, y'all. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and also hit the bell notification down below. Thanks for watching.